want to talk about Constantine from a different perspective, the movie Silence, and me and Rolly Romero, the boxer. A lot of y'all think he's just a boxer. That dude really spiritually led by God, and he gave me a message. God spoke through him to me yesterday, and it gave me some healing. And today's been a spiritual journey, and I'm about to give y'all something. We about to go deep. What if God is not ignoring you? What if the silence is the test? Everybody talks about faith when it goes the right way. Nobody prepares you for when you actually pray, nothing answers back, right? No sign, no relief, no breakthrough. Complete silence, bro. That's where most people break. Because when you're a child, they teach you if you do good, you get rewarded, right? If you suffer, you did something wrong. What if this world is not built on gifts, but refinement, right? Applying wisdom sounds easy when you hear it. Be disciplined, stay patient, choose better. But real life, it puts you in exact emotional states, right? Where that wisdom becomes the hardest to actually apply. You don't learn patience and peace. You learn it when you're being tested to snap. That's actually the part that nobody really wants to admit. Knowledge is given in comfort, but it's graded in chaos. Now let's go deeper. Have you ever looked at life and realized you're walking the same path as people in your bloodline who are unalive? They're dead and gone. Same habits, same cycles, same endings. Like something is looping through you. Like it hits you deeper when you actually see it, because maybe the pattern is trying to finish itself. And now the real question starts to become, if God never gave you a gift, right? If no blessings ever came across your table, would you still choose to be good? A deeper question is your morality a contract? Constantine showed you something a lot of people missed, including me, and I had to rewatch it again. He wasn't trying to be good because he loved good. He was basically trying to escape the consequences of his actions, literally. That's fear-based morality. So the highest level, doing right with no guarantee of a return. No applaud, no miracle, no rescue. Just you. And a decision to not become what tried to break you. From a certain perspective, silence from God is initiation, not abandonment. Prayers unanswered, forced internal development, bro. Wisdom versus application. Environment designed to oppose your growth. Emotional pressure, right? True testing grounds. Generational loops. Unresolved behavioral inheritance, right? Trauma dumped on you in your youth, and now you're acting it out. Curses, patterns, not magic, psychological and environmental repetition. Morality test. Are you good without incentive? Constantine's archetype. Fear-driven redemption versus true transformation. True evolution is breaking cycles without external validation. In accordance to the law of rhythm, cycles repeat until consciously interrupted. So your life is not punishing you. It's confronting you with what has not been resolved. The silence, that removes dependency on external guidance from God so you can develop internal authority because he gave you that power. Okay? Now, hold on. Something to think about. Maybe God is not showing up because this is the part where you're supposed to not be saved, but to prove that you don't need a reward to choose who you become, just like Jesus. This is when you become the Christ. I'm going to leave you guys with this. Silence doesn't mean you were abandoned. It means the outcome is no longer being handed to you. It's the moment where belief stops being something you say and starts being something you live, without proof, without applause, without certainty, right? Because if you only stand on what's right when you're being rewarded, then you were never standing on truth. You were standing on transactions. And the real shift happens when you realize maybe the blessing was never coming to save you. Maybe the pressure, the repetition, the silence was all there to force you into becoming someone who doesn't need one.